My name is Sergey, and I'm a filmmaker by passion, and I work at Toronto International Film Festival in operations. I do it because it's a simple answer, I think. I love film. So whatever gets me closer to film that's where I'm going. So I love making film, but at the same time I love working at the festivals because I don't actually have to make films to be at the film festivals. So that's great. And then I get to meet people who love film, and we talk about film. And that's all about film. And once you try that profession, and maybe you step away because sometimes it doesn't pay as much or it's not as stable, you step away and you go somewhere else, it's never the same. And once you work in that profession, you can't work anywhere else. I don't think, at least for me. And yeah, once you try it, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, it's goodness. It's goodness.
My name is Gail Maurice, and I'm a filmmaker. I am also a board member of Imaginative, which is the largest Indigenous film festival in the world. And I make films because I want to tell stories about issues that are important to me, like Indigenous issues. Right now I'm in the process of editing a short that I directed, wrote, and unfortunately, or fortunately, I had to star in it because I couldn't find anybody who speaks my language, Cree. I looked for about 3 months, and that's why I tell stories. The reason I'm doing that is to keep the language alive and to show people what a beautiful language it is, especially the youth. I'm hoping the youth will get inspired and see themselves and see the beauty of the language, and I hope the language is never lost. And I'm mainly a documentary filmmaker, so this is my first short drama.
My name is Ashley McKenzie, and I'm the director of Rhonda's Party, a short film playing at the festival. And I guess I'm at a point where I could say I'm a filmmaker. Although occasionally I work in post-production to pay my rent. But yeah, right now I'm focusing on my own filmmaking projects.
My name's Nelson MacDonald. I'm Ashley's producer, I guess you'd say. I produced Rhonda's Party. That's what we're here at the festival with. And I'm kind of pursuing producing full-time now. I guess the reason I make films is because I like to tell stories. I think it's a great way to make a difference in the world as well, if you can tell a story that resonates with an audience. So those are sort of the reasons why I'm making films.
And my reasons, I think film for me growing up was became the way that I understood the world. So now that's just the language I kind of want to use to express myself. And I'm interested in films that are kind of provocative, that kind of penetrate some truth in the universe. It's a big job, but
make people think.
Yeah, that make people think, that are challenging, and yeah, that's what I'm kind of interested in.
My name's Johnny Bunning, and I work in social media, and I'm currently supporting Joyce Wong and Charlotte Sobolewski's film The Power of Love, which is fans of Celine Dion in Kenya. I really do what I do just because I can appreciate how difficult it is being a filmmaker in a festival environment, and just the opportunities that people are sort of pursuing, and there's not necessarily that motivation to market and constantly think about documenting that experience. There's so many other stimuli going on in that sort of market space.
My name is Jason Levangie. I am a director and producer, mostly of music videos. Why I do what I do? I wanted to draw comic books until I was about in the 8th grade. And then it struck me that there needed to be a Spider-Man movie about somebody beat me to the punch, I think. But other than a brief delusion of wanting to be a rock star, it was basically an easy transition from wanting to make comic books to wanting to make feature films. I'm a pragmatist and I'm a pretty good businessman, so the function of filmmaking is great. It's a well-oiled machine when it works at its best, and that's always exciting and compelling. But I'm also kind of a compulsive daydreamer, so as a creative, it's the medium where the sky is the limit, and I guess your failures are twice as valuable as your successes. But when you see something go from your mind's eye to the screen, it's better than most things. Yeah.